Divine Collective, I heard this person treated you like an option, and so you opted out of the situation. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning back, I just saw you in the previous reading, and this is kind of piggybacking off of that reading. Let's see what's going on. Somebody tried to treat you like an option, and you opted out, and somebody has the audacity to be upset about that. The card says, I can't promise you anything. So somebody was non-committal, okay? So they treated you like an option and you opted out. What seems to be the issue? I feel like that's a clear-cut decision. It's like, oh, you want to treat me like an option? Okay, fine. Well, I don't agree with that. I'm going to opt out. So what seems to be the issue? What seems to be the problem? You use your intuition and somebody doesn't like that. Okay, let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, beautiful angels, what is the deal? Now they feel like they made a bad decision. Child, who the hell is this out here crying wolf? Somebody's crying wolf. Somebody was straight up and down. Somebody said, I can't promise you anything. This is somebody that's riding the fence. This is past tense. So retrograde is reminding somebody that they lost the best thing that they possibly could have ever had with you. Is that what this is? I can't promise you anything. So you opted out. You said, okay, bet. Somebody could have been married. Somebody could have been legally bound to somebody through marriage. Somebody could have tried to put you in a side piece situation, masculine or feminine, okay? Yeah, I just heard, because women are players too. Women getting money all around the world because women are players too. Somebody's mad because you played the game. You played them to the left, something like that. People were talking, gawking, stalking, talking about this person. This is somebody that's married, y'all, in a commitment. That's why they couldn't promise you anything. So they lied about being married. Somebody lied about being married. Something about some money, something about some type of corruption. Excuse me. I was going to say correction on the corruption and the coercion and the bribe. What happened here, Holy Spirit? Somebody said, I can't promise you a damn thing. Spirit said, you too smart for that. What the hell is going on? Somebody thought they could play over your top. You intuitively was like, yeah, let me just option to get myself up out of this. Somebody treated you like an option, so you opted out. No, thank you, adios. So what seems to be the issue here? Now this person is stuck either in a marriage or by themselves. Who knows? Isolated and stressed and depressed. What's all the gossip and the trash talk about? Somebody found out that somebody was doing something. Okay, so somebody could have been cheating in a relationship and something got back to their partner. Somebody was married and somebody was not. Like, do you know that your husband is married? Or do you know that your wife is single? Somebody was contractually connected to somebody. They were cautioned. They were warned not to do something. Now somebody's sitting up looking crazy and they're looking at you. Oh my goodness. I'm talking to a divine feminine. You dodged a bullet. Let me tell you something. You dodged a damn bullet. Rejection was really for your divine protection. You redirected yourself right up out of a mess that could have been something more than what you could have ever imagined. 333 on the timer. You're an ascended master. You're coming up as a divine feminine. Listen to me when I tell you. Somebody is sitting up kicking themselves in the ass. But let me tell you, this is a beautiful thing for you, divine feminine. Somebody rejected you. Somebody tried to make you a side piece. Somebody lied about being married, y'all. Gossip, trash talk, the rumors, something about somebody being exposed, about cheating. Yeah, you can't make a divine feminine a side piece. It's just not going to happen. Now this person is isolated and abandoned, thinking about maybe they should have been honest with you. Somebody had you on the fence. This is why this person was so fickle. Yeah, you know your value. You knew it had nothing to do with you. This is why they were fickle. The audacity, I can't promise you anything because nothing's for certain with whoever this person is. Yeah, your intuition is on point. I could be talking to somebody that's intuitive, very intuitive. In fact, you felt something about you being too smart to play this dumbass game. Yeah, this person is all messed up. Now their finances are messed up. They contractually are bound to somebody for finances. Well, that's what marriage is. It's a business agreement. Okay. After all the kissing and all the loving and all the rubbing and all that stuff subsides, you got to go over assets, 401k, retirement plans, insurance policies. Listen, whoever this person is, they're so intermingled in a marriage contract, they couldn't start a new beginning with somebody else if they wanted to. They can't afford to. That's what I just heard. Man. Because although that card says corruption, I feel like somebody has to pay out some type of money. Yeah, they finances are blocked. I can't make it up. Somebody's owing somebody for cheating. I don't know. Somebody's in court. That's what I see. It's not a holy matrimony. Yeah, somebody checked up out of the marriage and didn't tell somebody and wanted to keep you stuck. Somebody thought that they were going to keep you in your head and keep you stuck. Like, I can't promise you nothing, but stay right here. I'm going to get my divorce. Oh, man, you better watch that. Clarify, Holy Spirit. You got a divine masculine here. I can't make it up. Somebody knows that somebody is getting a really good woman. No matter what this person thinks or what they feel, somebody is getting a really decent woman, and this is what you deserve. You deserve somebody that can absolutely give you equal give and take. Absolutely. Yeah, heck yeah. What the heck they thought? Clarify this person talking about I can't promise you anything. Oh, child, what you got going on? Ooh, commercial break. Players only love you when they're playing. Somebody was playing a mind game. Somebody was playing a mind game. Somebody is paying a same-sex lover to not tell somebody that they are gay. This man got too much going on. Somebody has a wife and a boyfriend, maybe a couple of people on the side, and the reason why they couldn't promise you anything is because you're too divinely protected. You know too much. You got to be dumb to be a part of this. And somebody needed somebody to dumb themselves down. Look, mind control. This person could have even have attempted to make you feel insecure about yourself. It's the motherfucking audacity for me. And now somebody's thinking about what we could have had. Are you crazy? LGBTQ. So the people are talking, the streets are talking. That's what the gossip and the trash talk is about. Somebody was cheating with a same-sex lover. Somebody had a whole bunch of people on the side. Somebody had an ample amount of places to lay their head. And now their finances are bound. So whoever the wife is, she's about to get all the money. Oh, man. Oh, man. Somebody could have been dealing with a transgender. I just heard that don't make them gay because it was really a woman, which is really a man, but it's a man that want to be a woman. This man got so many mind games going on. He just got so much going on. Why are you thinking about the divine feminine, sir? What is this about? Something about a gift. Somebody was giving their side pieces gifts to shut up. They were paying them to be quiet. That's what the corruption and the bribe is about. Now this person has to pay out of their ass in court over a marriage agreement. Yeah, that's how it goes. When you get married, your assets become one. Yeah, somebody got to pay their wife or whoever they were married to. But LGBTQ, somebody was like with a transgender person, a same-sex person, a guy that looked like a guy, a woman that looked like a guy. Somebody likes a plethora of different shapes and sizes, people in it, like whatever goes, whatever suits their pleasure. Okay. Yeah, they were cautioned, they were warned to do something. Now they're isolated and abandoned, so they ain't got nobody. Somebody can't even afford to take somebody out on a date. Finances are blocked. I can't make this up. They're scared and they're watching you grow and glow and be happy. Wow. This is the kind of person that doesn't want to let anybody go. This is a very selfish individual. This person wanted to keep the wife, the boyfriend, the boy toy, the transsexual. Somebody got a whole bunch of partners. And with corruption, they could have been paying for sex, y'all. Giving somebody gifts to keep quiet about their secret, about their lustful encounters. Lord have mercy. Manipulation, trickery. Yeah, I can't. You're somebody that's held in high honor. Whoever you are, you're somebody that's doing your thing. You could be a business owner. You could do hair. You could do makeup. You could sell clothes. You could be writing a book. You could just be minding your damn business, drinking your water, sitting in your front yard, looking at the moon, at the stars, and at the sun. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Okay. And you got a good partnership here. Yeah, you really need to thank the Most High God that this right here rejected you. Somebody thought they left you out in the cold. So if you were feeling away, I feel like eventually you gained knowledge. You have insight. That's what really makes this person feel so uneasy, is the fact that you know the details of what they got going on. You know why they left you on red. But they really didn't. They did you a favor. Listen, every morning you get up, thank God. Listen, I'm telling you. Sometimes we think we know what we want until we wait a little bit, cry a little bit longer, be by yourself a little bit longer, love on yourself a little bit more. And I promise you, you're going to know why that wasn't your person. Because I feel like you got out of this mess just in time. Somebody's got all kinds of things going on. They're about to lose all their money to whoever they were married to, because now the rumors have gotten back to their wife that the husband that she thought was a good guy, the provider, was sleeping with a guy, sleeping with girls, sleeping with all. Somebody was out here living the single life. Okay. She was married and he wasn't. Okay. Siblings and brothers. Somebody could have slept with your sister, your brother, your friend. You don't give a damn. Child, this person is off the chain. Clarify what's going on. And they're watching you do your thing, having a victory. I can't make this up. They need to stop watching. These are the kind of people we don't want to watch. Yeah, somebody slept with your witchy sister. So you got a sister that could have done witchcraft over an ex that left you on red, that was married to somebody else, that was sleeping with everybody. So your witchy sister is sitting out here looking crazy too. These are people that, when you think about siblings, brothers, sisters, somebody could have also slept with somebody's brother. Somebody got a lot going on. When you think about a sibling that sleeps with somebody that you've been in a relationship with, to explain that level of self-hatred for that person that's rendering this harm to themselves, thinking that they're hurting you, only to see you gain knowledge of everything that's going on and be at peace with it, and you adapt so well that it leads these people to be sitting up feeling abandoned by your energy, that's a different level of hatred. God sister, real sister, God brother, whatever. Like somebody slept with one of your siblings, but you know this. Somebody's got a whole bunch going on and they're broke. Somebody has to pay somebody for pain and suffering. Whew, goodness. Welcome to spiritual court. Sigma energy, and you just keep showing up independent, fearless, strong, resilient. You're somebody that overcame things in privates. You're somebody that gained knowledge, sacred knowledge in private. You already know what's going on. You knew what was going on. You did your homework is what you did. You minded your business. You drank your kombucha. You drank your mushroom coffee. Maybe you made you some okra water. Maybe you made you a lemon and egg facial to tighten up your skin. You minded your business. It's a whole clown out here. Whoever this clown is, this person ain't fooling nobody but themselves. They got to sit with themselves. Somebody doesn't have money. If they had a lot of money, I feel like somebody had money. Yeah, I just heard, don't let it go to your head. Somebody let the money go to their head. Somebody was paying for fellatio from a man. Sexual. Child, I can't make this up. All these secrets are out. The streets are talking. People are talking. One of these lovers outed them. Somebody was paying somebody to shut up. Gossip, trash talk, lies, coercion. Yeah, this person is like, what? Huh? Somebody's losing it. All their secrets are out. Everything they've ever done is out. And they're thinking about you. It's a no. So this is why they couldn't promise you anything. This is good to know. You dodged a bullet. Thank the universe for that. Thank you, universe, for all the bullets that we dodge on the daily. Fraud energy. Somebody was out here. Somebody is maxed out. Somebody was doing things to get the money. Somebody really got like a lot going on. Oh, somebody has to pay somebody. A wife, in fact, could be taking them for everything that they got. Everything. Everything. All their relationships are coming to the surface. Somebody was paying for sex, paying for fellatio, all this weird stuff, all this. Somebody had a girlfriend, a boyfriend, and they also slept with your brother or your sister who is no longer a part of your family unit. You're not familiar with these people. Why? Listen, I'm telling you, you did your work. You were somewhere minding your business. Some of you could be in college. Somebody could be in school, knowledge, or you're just learning yourself. You're doing your energy work. You're minding your business, staying grounded. You don't give a damn. Just keep us up out of the group chat. We don't want to. We don't want to know. Okay. Yeah, this person is getting exposed. Woo wee! Somebody's whole reputation is tarnished. Lord have mercy. Exposed. Very revealed. Somebody's into deep-seated sexual activities, pornography. It's consumed this person. Usually, if there's a little bit of pornography and addiction to this level, there could be a little bit of drugs behind the scenes. But I feel like manipulating people was this person's drug. I feel like somebody was really enjoying having a lot of people that wanted them. They told all of them, I can't promise you anything. And then they encountered this divine feminine. Yeah. Interesting. Then they encountered this divine feminine, and somehow they go through a spiritual awakening because you've gone through an awakening, transformation, and upgrade. This person is mad because somebody gets to be with you, somebody that is coming in very clear about what it is that they want. Yeah, I hear somebody saying, listen, I don't need a girlfriend. I need a wife. I need a good wife. Somebody really has a good guy here. Be kind to one another. That's what I just heard the universe say. Be good to one another. Divine masculine, divine feminine, destiny, role model energy. There's no competition between people who are not in competition with anybody. This is the way a healthy relationship is supposed to go. Something about knowledge, something about somebody not being intimidated by your intelligence, something about your ability to adjust and adapt to any circumstance and situation, and you always overcome. Whoa, these are beautiful characteristics. These are great attributes when it comes to your psychological well being. Something about a transformation and a rebirth. And you mean to tell me that this weirdo got the nerve to be mad at you? Because I feel like they know that you know why they left you hanging, but really they now feel abandoned by you. Somebody tells everybody they can't promise them anything. Somebody had a whole bunch of friends with benefits, but now it's not beneficial. Somebody treated you like an option, so you opted out. Okay, fine. That's what's up. How can somebody be upset about this? This person don't want to let nobody go. Somebody likes a lot of people being obsessed with them, and now everybody knows what's going on. And so now they're by themselves. They can't circumvent with sex and attention and mind games. Somebody was getting high off of manipulating people. Child, not no more. That's crazy. It's the audacity, though, to play the victim. A narcissist playing the victim? Like, what? Are you serious? Yeah, they real serious about it, too. They messed up. In some type of marriage contract, somebody had a whole wife at the house and didn't tell nobody. And the wife may have thought she had the perfect husband. Binding, finances, love, spiritual, energetically, whole bunch of soul ties, whole bunch of money, paying lovers to shut up, paying somebody that found out the truth to shut up, and then the gossip spread like wildfire. Got back to the wife. Now somebody's ass is in court going through some type of divorce, mind games and trickery. Now they're alone with nothing. Caution, danger, LGBTQ. Somebody got a lover that crossed them. Somebody got a lot going on. Fraudulent. Somebody could have got caught buying sex with fraud. Somebody has credit cards that their wife don't even know about. Somebody has a whole nother life, a whole phone, everything that their wife don't know about. This person was living a dangerous life on so many levels. Not only that, energetically, spiritually, mentally, they're so bound and tied up to so many people that are confused about what's going on. They left everybody on red. Now they need a place to stay. Child, if you don't get this bum up out of spiritual court, this is a narcissist that thought they had it all figured out. Now they want to be the victim. Somebody saying, well, I was thinking we could get back together. Are you crazy? You need to seek some type of mental help. You've hit rock bottom. This is the kind of person that hits rock bottom, and the only thing that they're thinking about is how they're going to get back up and take advantage of somebody else, but somebody ain't got it like that. The rumors are out. The truth is out. Ain't no way I let this person cross my threshold. I wouldn't sit down and converse with this person. This is somebody with a serious mental disability. That's what narcissism is. It's demonic possession is what it is. Somebody was entertaining all of their lower vibrations, all their pleasures, all their lusts, and they got consumed and they got all these soul ties. A lot of people were left on red. A lot of people were told, I can't promise you anything after somebody presented themselves to be a decent partner. Damn. And somebody's mad because you still look good. Child, this person got their priorities out of order. Somebody really needs to focus on what the hell they got going on. Somebody is like, oh, you looking good now? Oh, you sitting up? Because with everybody that they encountered, you're the only one that is the divine feminine. You're the only one that's connected to something of a high vibration, sacred knowledge, secret sauce, something about destiny and fate. You have a deeply rooted knowing of who you are. You know that you deserve better. You know that life is good. You know that the divine protected you. You know that you dodged a bullet. You're not sitting somewhere lost in this realm of confusion in between levels, getting your ass beat up by insecurities and questioning who you are. And somebody's over here with all these scars and people that they're being held responsible for. When you get into mind games like this and you offer people relationships and you put them all on the edge and you tell them after all is said and done that you can't promise them anything, you're responsible for those spirits and lives that you affected, infecting them with your charm, mind games and manipulation. Somebody is mad because you're a mental giant. They couldn't play over your top. Yeah, now they're sitting up looking like that and whatnot. This does conclude this message. I will be back with more downloads. Remember to take what resonates, leave what does not. I hope this reading was able to help somebody. Don't forget to hype us up over here. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'll see y'all soon. I love you. Peace be with you.